This is Dave Daly with MobileDeviceTV.com. We're here today at the 2016 League of Oregon Cities Conference in downtown Salem. We're going to talk today with Denny Doyle as the mayor of Beaverton. And Denny, you're taking a new leadership role in the League of Oregon Cities. I want to congratulate you. It's a compliment of your peers that you've been selected. And you've been around these tables many times. And, the outside world doesn't always know what the league does. And I want to bring more awareness. So all you Beaverton families appreciate all that Denny does and comes here and learns best practices, but also you're going to learn about Beaverton's and has been copied. You're doing things right so much that other communities are saying, wow, we want to implement that. So share with us, Denny, your experience so far this weekend.
Well, it's we get access to state officials here. Every agency head is sitting right outside the door here.
Yeah.
So you can sit down and talk about issues about housing, health. If you have an airport. And you just don't know who you're going to meet. There's a lot of vendors here with great product. You can get good ideas. And the whole idea, when I come to these meetings or I go back to D.C. or other spots in the country, is to learn.
Yeah.
And bring stuff home because no one city has all the answers. You see something that works and you go, uh-oh, can I have some more detail? You come home, then staff says, oh, what is he bringing back for us to do? Every time I come back from a trip, they go, oh, my goodness, what's going to happen next? But that's a good thing. That's how you grow and get better.
And we have, a big influx to Oregon. Families are choosing their community. And share with us, Denny, some of those successes you're seeing. Other communities are copying the successes of Beaverton.
Well, our neighborhood program is being replicated. What we do with our parks, what we do with our youth advisory council. I mean, I actually got a great big thank you from Redmond by showing them how to do that. Other cities have copied it. Yeah. So, and plus, the real thing that's working for us now is our diversity programs, our outreach, our BOLD programs, bringing immigrants in and actually teaching them about government and how to participate. And we're starting to really get recognized for that. And that's kind of cool. You can leave Oregon and say, oh, you're from Beaverton. You got Nike, but you also are taking care of the people from around the world. Because 1 out of 5 citizens of Beaverton was not born in the U.S.
Wow.
1 out of 3 is a person of color. And if you don't recognize that change and embrace it, you're missing the boat.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty special.
And we have such great people in Beaverton. I had worked with a nonprofit called Community Warehouse. This is a Beaverton teacher who, when she retired, wanted to get donated furniture to help refugees coming into Oregon. And now it's a huge nonprofit throughout Washington County. And it's so great. And in this interview, comment below something that you love about Beaverton. Share it because Denny has been selected as the new president-elect for the League of Oregon Cities, correct?
Takes the official votes tomorrow.
Okay.
And it's going to be a whirlwind around the state to really learn the east side, the coastal, the south, as well as our own metro region. Yeah. And also the full session's coming up. So I'll be spending a lot of time in front of electeds trying to get the issues that all the cities of Oregon want. Wow. And that's going to fall on me, and I'm going to really enjoy it.
Well, how can our audiences reach you if they had a question or wanted to weigh in on these successes?
I would just go to Mayor's Mail on the city website. We respond. Sometimes it takes a day or two. Yeah. If it's coming from me, if I'm not in, I don't. But we have a staff that's very attuned. Yeah. We're not perfect, but our staff really believes in communications. One of the sessions today was talking about you can't tell the public enough about anything. Yeah. 4 or 5 times people start to be aware because you see this one publication. Okay, then you go, why are you doing this? And we've had 18 meetings already, but so that's part of the deal. You can't overload. You can't do enough to let folks know what's going on. When we did our outreach program in 2009 and then we repeated it, we talked to 5,000 people. Wow. This last go-around was 5,900. And then one-on-one with volunteers, a few staff, could be at the farmer's market, could be at a school, and we get thousands of suggestions, and we actually come down to about 110 to 120 ideas. Then we get community members and community organizations. So we'll take that on and make it happen.
Wow.
There's a lot of neat things. The list is really long, but we try to listen. And in today's day and age, I like the one-on-one, not the Twitter and all that stuff. And we heard a good lecture from a national figure. He says, he puts a screen up. The telephone was invented in 1876. Yeah. The internet first email was 1971, whatever he said. Right. Now look at this screen. He reverts, and the emails were going on 100 years ago. Now this new invention's called a telephone. You can talk to somebody. You can hear their tone, their expression. I'm getting excited because I believe in the telephone.
So true.
But email makes it a lot easier, and then we'll follow up with a phone call if we have to.
Multiple ways.
I love ideas. I mean, we had a guy call up and he said, X, do that. We had it done in 3 weeks.
Wow.
So it's just simple stuff because you can't be everywhere, nor think like everybody else does. And again, that's the beauty of reaching out.
Wow. Fantastic. And what do you want to say to our League of Oregon City staff who've put on this conference, our host city of Salem? We're here at the Salem Convention Center. What do you want to say to these great partners that there's so much logistics to make this all come off?
Right. You can't say thank you loud enough. And I've had to put on small meetings with 50 people, not hundreds. Look at all the vendors who are here. Yeah. That is a lot. That is a lot of work, and they never get thanked enough. And and then plus what they do the rest of the year. The folks who work in the Capitol building on our behalf, trying to promote the things we want to do, let us know what's happening, call us in to testify. Wow. The dues are very reasonable, and we certainly get our money's worth. Wow. It's just dollars well spent.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, they're good. They're just energetic, and they know what's going on. Yeah. So they keep us out of trouble.
Well, it's wonderful, but from your peers to select you for this position, it's a true compliment, Denny. And your passion, your leadership just exudes. So Beaverton's lucky to have you.
I do fire up pretty easily, especially about the city. I'm the head cheerleader. Yeah. And one other thing, if I could, last week Money Magazine named us one of the top 10 cities to live in America. They looked at 800 cities, 60 criteria. We ended up number 9 in those rankings, which was astounding. And they really focused on jobs. They also focused on diversity and who's embracing it. So the work we've quietly done for years, one of my things I campaigned on in 2008, has really paid off. Wow. And that's good. So Beaverton folks should be very proud of their community, their neighborhoods, their schools, their parks. It all adds up, and it's nice. We didn't know this was going on. We didn't go ask for it. Yeah. And I get this phone call. I said, "Are you kidding me?" Wow. So that was quite a special day.
And I'm sure that spread amongst your counselors, our city staff, our folks in public works out there 24/7. It's a wonderful group award, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it's definitely, I'm glad you said group. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with the city employees, but it also has to do with the citizens of Beaverton who embrace the things we talk about and tell us where we need to go. And they actually I learned this 2 days ago, they actually sent somebody here who hung out in the city for a couple days. Wow. They loved the market. They loved our night market. They loved the library. They loved the cleanliness of the town. Thank you, Public Works. Yeah. They like the trees. And, no community in America is perfect. We're far from it, but we keep trying.
Well, that's a wonderful way to end our interview. I'll put Denny's contact information here in the video, but congratulations.
Thank you.
You're a role model for myself and many of us, and wish you the best. My gosh, we'll grab you next year and see what great things are happening in Beaverton.
How much less hair that I have? Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks for talking with us. Have a great conference, and for more great stories, visit mobiledevice.tv.com. Thank you.